Productivity Arata. If you're having trouble organizing, today's tip is to use task lists. Task lists will help you reach your goals and above all, will make you less of a stressed, unorganized and forgetful person. Think about that recent moment when you forgot to do something important. Didn't that cause frustration, stress, a feeling of guilt? Well, if you had a list on which you could mark whether something is finished, everything would be easier. The task list reduces our stress. In order for your brain to function at its maximum potential, you don't want to waste brain power on nervousness or unnecessary stress. If you use lists to organize yourself, you can avoid a load of anxiety that comes from not having control over things. And what is the advice that we give to those busy friends that complain that they have a million things to do? The first thing to do is to be calm, and breathe deeply and do one thing at a time. The worst thing there is to lose focus, trying to do many things at once and not doing anything right. All that fuels the fear of not being able to handle it. But as soon as we start creating lists, our anxiety fades down because now we know that we won't forget something important. It is written down. The task list improves the chances of achieving goals. Professor Gail Matthews performed a study with 267 participants and observed that the act of writing our tasks improves the chances of accomplishment. And that's connected to the fact that by writing, we earn more consciousness and also commitment to the task. Think about it. If I'm too lazy to even write a sentence about it, will I really be motivated to do it? The dynamics between planning and executing. In order to stop suffering from anxiety, we need to have the global picture to know what exactly are the priority tasks, to know which ones are optional, and what is the hierarchy of importance. This is called the planning phase, which can be finished quickly, and then we can move on to the execution phase. No plan is perfect when it is conceived. Every plan needs to be updated as it is performed. Maybe while executing it, we realize that we have to change the hierarchy of some tasks, that we can delete other tasks, or even we might need to add new tasks. In other words, the planning and execution phases aren't completely separated. If you have been following Arata Academy's work, be it here through our free videos on YouTube or through our advanced courses for our students, you have realized that I always emphasize the value of getting things done, of executing the actions that brings us results. But at the same time, we have to realize the value of the planning phase, since this is the one that allows us to have a correct execution. Let me repeat that. Without good planning, there is no good execution. How to create your lists. First, you will write down the tasks. Doesn't matter if you will use paper and pen or some digital app. Write down everything you need to do. After writing, it is time to organize your list, separating tasks by the area of your life. Professional, familiar, academic, a list of groceries for the house, and finally, the priority. I have explained this in detail at arata.se, time management. I really want you to watch that video so you can understand the structure of time management in order to get organized with task lists. In the next video of our Productivity Arata series, we will go on, right? The most important thing in this process for those who want to be more organized with their task lists is to know the 3 top priority tasks. You will dedicate yourself to them, and regarding the others, you will actively avoid them. If it's not a priority, don't do it. First, finish your priority. And if by chance your priority activity is taking too long, too many hours, or maybe too many days to be performed, then you can break it down. Divide this activity in smaller pieces so then you can finish your priority and then you can dedicate a bit of time the rest of your time to those things that are not priorities but also are somewhat important, so you can have some balance in your life. And that is the healthy focus that we will achieve. Your task list is always a helpful tool. When you start to feel scared to even look at your task list, that means it is a mess and you're not differentiating between different contexts and different dimensions in your life. Maybe it does not have the top 3 priorities. Maybe the tasks are not really clear, or they might not be even doable. You can visit arata.se/time management right now to watch a video more detailed about the top mistakes and what to do to avoid them.